Hello everybody, I'm Graham Elwood. You're watching The Political Vigilante. This was submitted by Patreon supporter Adam Martin and wanted me to point out that there is a socialist running in Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District. And he basically wrote a column a couple weeks ago in Medium. And their primary is in September, and obviously the general is in November. But it's a guy you should be paying attention to, because he's just unabashedly saying that capitalism is causing the problems. And he's running for Congress. And this is the type of people we need to get behind. So if you live in the 9th Congressional District in Massachusetts, take a look. I'll put the link to the whole article, the whole column that he wrote below. But let's read some excerpts from it. Billions of dollars in subsidies have been handed over to the fossil fuel industry, even though it has consistently earned billions in profits. Did you know that? Your hard-earned tax dollars are going for this. This is one of the things we talk about it with Jeff Epstein of Citizens Media TV, Modern Monetary Theory. There's money to pay for everything, but they take our taxes and then they could spend it without our taxes. They could make everything better, but then they give subsidies. It's just a way to control us, to keep us down. I take a part of your wages that I could let you keep all of, because I'm the Federal Reserve. I could just take care of everything you've ever wanted, but I got to take your taxes and I give them to assholes that don't need it. Doesn't that make you feel good? Walmart, the nation's largest private employer, benefits from corporate welfare by paying non-living wages to their millions of employees. Many who are on public assistance and on one form or another. Amazon, we know, does this too. Walmart, who was on their board that voted down $12 an hour? Hillary Clinton. Simultaneously, Walmart actively works to destroy any attempts to unionize. They're always wanting to crush the unions, you guys. Unions are good for the country. I've seen some corrupt unions before. I'm from Chicago, but that doesn't mean they're all bad. It doesn't mean you can't reform them. Sure, unions have abused their power. Not all of them, but for the most part, they've done great things. The 40-hour work week, that's a union did that. Lunch breaks, 8-hour work days, 5-day work week, time off, weekends, workers' comp, all that stuff. Those are unions that came up with those things. Unions. And the big corporations are always against them. And they've been trying to tell us that the unions are bad. Anytime a union goes on strike, you ever notice the corporate media, and they've been doing this since I was a kid. This union, freeloading union people trying to get their whatever. Teachers union, those goddamn teachers. Psst, making 26 grand a year. What do they need living in that palace in the sky that all teachers all just live in the lap of luxury teachers do? Ultimately, the so-called free market capitalists have been reaping an awful lot of benefits from democratic socialism whenever and however it suits them. Who? Look at that. It's coming up swinging. He doesn't care. He'll just say it. He'll just say it. Perhaps we all need to be reminded of the prophetic words from one of the world's most brilliant minds and self-proclaimed democratic socialist, Albert Einstein. That's right, Einstein was a democratic socialist. Problems cannot be solved with the same mindset that created them. Whoa! Well, what is that? Sounds like some godless socialist logic. Check this guy out. Bill Cimbrello is a candidate for the U.S. Congress in Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District and is on the Democratic ballot for the September 4th primary. BillCimbrello.com. If you're in this district, pay attention. Help this guy out. These candidates need phone bank time. They need donations. They need whatever. Even if you're like, Graham, my primary's over and a bunch of corporate idiots already won, pitch in a little time or money to this folks. To this folks. It's not a great sentence, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't be dicks. So, these are the kind of people we need to get behind. Ocasio-Cortez won. This guy could win. Slowly but surely, we could change Congress. A seat here, a seat there, boom, 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 boom. I've been saying this from day one. school boards, city councils, all these little things can change. We get a progressive here, we get a progressive there, we get a suddenly, oh wow, 4 or 5 years we got, oh, all of a sudden my city council is more progressive than it used to be. Oh, look at that. Oh, things can change and get better. Thanks for watching the show. Seattle, August 9th and 11th. Tickets below. You can do it.